Welcome to Daily Rising, Ignite Everyday Excellence. I'm Joan D'Amico, your mental performance mastery coach, here to bring you daily mindset and motivation strategies to fuel your success in every area of life. Get ready to ignite your excellence with today's show. Happy Sunday. Today's the day where we dive into where scripture, psychology, and mental performance mastery intersect. The message today is one that I share regularly. If you've followed this podcast at all, you've probably heard me say that on average, we have 60 to 80,000 thoughts that go through our head every single day. And of those 60 to 80,000 thoughts, 80% of them are negative. But here's the thing, of those negative thoughts, it's based on repetitive patterns of thinking about things that are beyond our control and repetitively thinking about things that often don't happen. What that means is that we spend 80% of our time, effort, and energy for the average person worrying about things that we have no control over that never happen. Think about how powerful that is. What if we could change that? What if we could refocus our attention? Now, in scripture, in Matthew, part of the Sermon on the Mount, Jesus is talking, and he says in Matthew 6:27, "Can any of you by worrying add a single hour to your life?" He's telling us we need to stop worrying about things that we have no control over. We need to stop focusing on things that we can't do anything about, because by worrying, we're not adding any time to our life. In fact, we're actually probably taking some time away. Worry impacts us physically, not just mentally and psychologically. He then goes on in 6:34 to say, "Therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own." What if you just started living in the present? What if you started focusing on the here and now, not worrying about what's to come? Now, yes, we need to do some planning in our life. I'm not saying to live recklessly, but what I'm telling you is to stop worrying about things beyond your control. Do what you can now in this moment. In this moment, what can you control? What actions can you take? They're going to impact and influence what happens tomorrow. But we don't worry about tomorrow. We focus on the things that we can control, the actions that we can take, the decisions that we can make. We can decide how we show up. We need to capture that thinking. Stop worrying about what we have no control over. Stop worrying about the troubles of tomorrow, because every day has troubles of their own. And if we can start capturing our thinking, and if we can start focusing on the actions that we can take, tomorrow's going to take care of itself. I challenge you to really start to look at where you're worrying, where your thinking is, because if you can now refocus your thinking, you're going to start to feel a lot better. You're going to have a lot less worry, probably some less depression, less anxiety, and you're going to be able to live a much more fulfilling life. Thank you for listening to another episode of Daily Rising. If you enjoyed today's show, drop a review and share it with your friends. Don't forget to check the show notes for a recap of today's message, along with valuable resources and opportunities to connect further and ignite your excellence.